Hi, everybody. It's Tana here from Textdrip. Now, have you ever wanted to upload a really large leads list within Textdrip, but you didn't want to get overwhelmed with the amount of potential responses that your customers can actually start to send back and miss out on some really important text? Well, today I'm going to be showing you how to manage your really large leads list through our buckets option. So let's go ahead and go to my Textdrip account. Now, buckets is a feature that TechTrip offers that allows our customers to spread out leads by distributing them over a period of time that you actually customize. This will not only help to improve your deliverability, but it'll also help you to manage your leads more effectively. So let's go ahead and go into buckets. And let's go ahead and create one today. So to make one is really easy. We're going to select here to where it says add bucket. We're going to go ahead and give that bucket a name here. Then we're going to choose a campaign that we've already created and then click on submit. Now, once you do that, this is where you're going to get into customizing this actual bucket. These are going to be the days and times that your buckets are going to actually go out. So here, I'm going to select where it says add settings. Now, we're going to go ahead and put in a random start time here, and we're also going to put in a end time. These are going to be the times that your bucket actually start and the time it actually ends. Now, remember that SMS time restriction also applies to our buckets feature. Whether your SMS time restriction is turned on or off, you won't be able to set your sending times earlier than 8 a.m. or no later than 8 p.m. Now, let's go ahead and put in a time interval in which it's going to actually go out. So this is going to be set for 30 minutes, but you can always change it by the hours too as well. And then let's go ahead and select our number of leads to distribute this to at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 50 for my number of leads. And then we're going to set the days in which this actual bucket is going to start to go out, distributing leads to your customers. So I'm going to select Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Now, after you go ahead and after you select your days, you're going to go ahead and select save. Now, once you did that, you've just went ahead and made a bucket. Now, the cool thing about this is that once you actually upload this, you can do this on a Friday. However, started on Monday at 8 a.m., every 30 minutes, 50 people are going to receive this drip campaign here that's connected to this actual bucket. Now, in another 30 minutes, that just means another 50 people are going to get this at 8:30. Now, the bucket will continue to send out your leads until there are no more left. That just means that at the end of the day, if there are still leads left on Monday, then that just means that on Tuesday at 8 a.m., it's going to automatically start all over again for you and go ahead and distribute out that drip campaign to the rest of the leads that are in that CSV file. Now, this is going to help you to properly navigate through a very large leads list. Now, to upload a CSV file to your buckets is really easy. And remember, you can still upload up to 5,000 at a time. So from here, we're going to go to our import. We're going to go ahead and choose a file, select open, upload. We're going to make sure we map everything out properly here too as well. The only key difference is that once we scroll down, our system is going to automatically ask you drip campaign or bucket. Now, the key differences between drip campaigns and bucket is that when you select drip campaign, that means everyone in that CSV file is going to receive that drip campaign roughly around the same time that you have it set for that campaign for. For larger CSV files, this can make responding back to all of your leads less manageable because potentially so many people can respond back at the same time, and you can possibly miss out on a lot of important messages. On the other hand, if you select buckets, now your leads are going to get distributed according to the times that we made within that settings. So not everyone would get that campaign at once. This will allow you time to properly respond back to each and every one of your leads. Now, from here, once you go ahead and select on buckets, you're going to go in and select the bucket that you would like to send out to your customer and proceed just how you would do for a normal CSV file. But let's go ahead and go back to our buckets and check out a couple other features we have here too for all of our customers. You will see within the account, we have a buckets chart here. We have assigned. These are leads that were created and the drips that are assigned. We also have duplicate contact. These are leads that are duplicate, not assigned. These are leads in a queue that will be processed soon. And then we also have our DNC block for those who use it. Now, we also have another bucket here with customers that have already been added to see more information. So let's go ahead and head over to that particular bucket. Now here you will see a buckets chart that actually have customers information added to it. Now this you're going to actually be able to see any that has been assigned in green and any that has not been assigned due to DNC blocked here. And if we actually click on it in green, you'll be able to see all of your customers that have actually been added here in the green. Now, once again, if we go back to buckets, if you go into the red text here, you'll also be able to see all your contacts and duplicates here. Now, these are going to be for all of your contacts that has been added here, whether it was blocked or anything else, you'll be able to see that information here right from your page. You'll also be able to see all the labels here at the bottom, and you can also search for certain leads here at the top. Now, you can also use advanced search. Now, with the advanced search option, you can actually sort by date. So you can find your contacts by date from and to. You can also use this to sort your contacts, and you can also check your lead status. You can check it by assigned, not assigned, duplicate, error, pending, DNC block, archive, landline, and litigator. Now, you can also have the option within here too to export any of your contacts, and make sure you remember that if it's been over 30 days, your leads will automatically get archived. You can also assign a tag here to your bucket as well. If you upload multiple files to the same bucket, they'll be processed in order they're received, first in, first out. Please note that when using bucket, duplicates are excluded. If a lead is filed in multiple files and you have added them to a bucket, then they will automatically be skipped to prevent spamming. You can also pause and unpause too as well. Feel free to pause and unpause your bucket as needed, provided the leads are processed. Just remember, don't pause to update the settings, then reactivate. Our scheduler might generate new leads that don't match your update in your settings. Make sure you make adjustments before or after active hours to make sure everything is running smoothly. So next time you need help managing a large leads list, make sure that you use our Textdrip buckets. For more information about buckets, you can always book another demo. You can always click the help tabs from our help, or you can always just go to textdrip.com. And remember, information is subject to change as we continue to grow and update.